Hi there, I'm back again, this time with an Inktense drawing of an Oriole. Today I'm using the Derwent Inktense 36 pencil set. I previously reviewed the 24 set of pencils and I really enjoyed working with them. I did feel a few extra colors would have been great to have. Well, the 36 set does not disappoint. I start the drawing with sherbet lemon for the yellow of the body, a little bit of iris blue for the beak, and then I add in some ink black, just a really light layer to start. I slowly add some layers of black. Each time I expand these dark zones a little bit to match them up with the black feathers in the reference photo. The 36 set has two blacks, an ink black and an Indian ink. I think I like the ink black better. Having charcoal gray, I feel they really don't need two blacks in this set. I then darken the yellow feathers with some sienna gold. This is one color that the 24 set does not have. I spend some more time darkening up the black and fill in some of the wing feathers with black. I now add tangerine to the yellow as I'm trying to achieve a bright orange. I am, however, not very happy with the result of the tangerine mixed with the yellow, so I go back to the sienna gold to try and achieve that bright orange. Now I put a small amount of iron blue on the wings, basically in the white areas, and then back to darkening up the black. Now I'm fairly happy with the Oriole. I start to put in the branches that the bird is sitting on. I'm not really sure how I would replicate the color of the bark. It's like a combination of gray, blue, and fuchsia. So when in doubt, I start with a layer of leaf green, just a really light layer. I use mustard for the acorn. Then I go back and add another layer of sienna gold to the Oriole. I'm now just finishing up the final touches on the Oriole, going back and darkening up some sections or lightening others. While I wait for those sections to dry, I go back to the branches and the acorn and add another layer, then I start to fill in the leaves around the bird. Here I am only loosely paying attention to the reference image, as I assume most of the focus should be on the bird and not on the surrounding flora. For the background, I fill in the general colors, starting with the lighter colors first. I realize as I start to add darker background colors that I probably should have started with the darker colors first, then gone over them with light colors in an attempt to smooth things out and keep the colors less intense. The background in the reference photo is very blurry and out of focus, so we don't need detail there and we don't want it to distract from the main image, the Oriole and the branch it is sitting on. After I have the background the way I want it, I then go back and smooth it out and make it less intense by adding a uniform layer of white over the entire background. Anytime I am waiting for the background to dry, I usually revisit the leaves, acorn, and branches, adding in more details. I'm adding in the last touches on the branches, and finally applying that wash of white over the entire background. That's the final result. I'm pretty happy with it. I really enjoyed the Derwent Inktense pencils. I would say you are only working with the pencils about 30% of the time. Most of the work is brushwork, so if you're someone like me who doesn't have a lot of experience painting, these are a great tool to take advantage of. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe. That's all for today, and I should be back soon with another tutorial.